Well, he liked her and she didn't like him, but he just wouldn't go away. So what does her husband think of the guy who just wouldn't give up?
We found out thanks to the help of a Woods Cross neighborhood and a water bottle. Here's this week's Trippin' with Todd. Okay, we're here in Woods Cross. This is our high-tech way of finding a house to knock on. Wherever it points is where we'll go.
Okay, and what do I have to do?
All we wanted was her story. A story that began years ago in junior high with a guy named Ryan who she just wasn't interested in.
No.
Deanne Dean went on to high school, and so did that annoying Ryan guy.
We dated in high school. He asked me out, and we went to a couple of proms and had fun, but he was just a friend. Unfortunately for him.
Ryan was eager, but Deanne went to the dances just to be nice. And then at graduation, he wrote something interesting and frightening in her yearbook.
He said he'd like to marry someone like me someday.
Really?
And I probably laughed at the time.
Fortunately for Deanne, Ryan went on a mission, and she escaped to BYU. But years later, we actually brought them together for this story.
Well, you're right next to me.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah.
I dated her more through high school than anybody else, and but she never really liked me.
Ryan was in love, but stopped short of stalking. Sort of.
And she lived in kind of on a street that almost kind of dead-ended, and I'd drive down to the end of the street and turn around and come back.
And what does Deanne's husband think of all this?
I like to tell people that that she finally saw the error of her ways. Either that or she really lowered her standards, one of the two.
Yeah, you guessed it. After his mission, Ryan hunted her down at BYU.
We started dating again, and that was history.
So now Deanne Dean is Deanne Westergaard. It was Ryan's master plan since 9th grade, and they have 3 beautiful daughters.
We've been married 10 years in December.
So the moral of this story, guys, don't give up.
She decided at that point that I wasn't too bad, and she'd stick around.
I don't know if we really fooled anybody. Yeah, they got together, and it wasn't hard for us to reunite them since they live in the same house.
I guess not.
It was a fun story.
What a neat story.